What a summer it has been. Peterborough Musicfest. We've only got about a week and a half left, and we've bumped Raph out. Jess is joining me now, and we're going to recap last week. It was amazing. Starting Wednesday, crash test dummies coming in, and what was that night like?
Oh, it was awesome. There was a huge crowd, lots going on, lots of dancing, lots of swaying to the music. It was a really lovely night.
I heard there was a couple from Mississauga that even came in as well. Were they behaving?
Yes, well, no, my parents caused trouble. They drove down, and it was wonderful to have them, and nice of them to make the trek.
Pretty cool to have that. And then fast forward Saturday, David Wilcox didn't know if the show was going to go on. Lots of rain. So how did that day unfold?
Yeah, it was a day of speculation that David Wilcox may be cursed in the city of Peterborough after a couple of years ago, the power outage. But we pulled through. The sun came out at 6:30, and we had a lovely show.
And then this week it rolls on. I think there's only 3 shows left. We've got Wednesday, Saturday, and next Wednesday, and it's all wrapped up. But we'll stay on this week. We'll focus on Wednesday. Stephen Page is always a fan favorite here, but he's coming in with kind of what they call their super group.
Yeah, it really is a super group, and we don't toss that around lightly. You've got 4 people who really defined the Canadian rock genre. We've got Stephen Page of Bare Naked Ladies. We've got Chris Murphy of Sloan, both of whom you might have seen separately on our stage last year. And then alongside them, we have Mo Berg from Pursuit of Happiness and Craig Northey of Odds. So yeah, the 4 of them together, they'll play songs from their respective catalogs, and there's a lot of those, as well as some other Canadian hits, which will be really lovely to rock onto. But this group is something that's really hard to get together. They both have such crazy tour schedules with their independent bands, so getting them together, that's something that Peterborough does not want to miss.
Trans-Canada Highwaymen is what they call themselves, and it's going to be a great show. I know when you guys released the calendar at the start of the year, this is one that people had circled right away, so we're expecting big crowds. And then moving into Saturday, we've got a little tribute act coming on, which they always bring the big crowds. The last one was Garth Brooks and Shania Twain. Huge crowds. Everyone always knows the songs when it's a tribute act, so talk about what's coming up Saturday.
Yeah, if you're looking for a great sing-along, we've got Crystal Faith coming on Saturday. It'll be Styx and Bon Jovi, a tribute to both of them. So you got some awesome harmonies and keys with the Styx songs, and then, of course, incredible ballads for Bon Jovi. And I'm hoping the whole crowd sings along, and we get people up on their feet, and it should be a night to rock out to for sure.
Should be amazing. And we've got the side stage going as well. So always nice to get the local acts in, and people that come out at 6:30. There's the food vendors and everything. There's lots to do. And then when that music starts going, that's kind of the unofficial kickoff to the night.
Yeah, it's great. This week we have Van Camp on Wednesday and the Colton Sisters on Saturday. Both of them bringing more of folk energy to the park. So you'll get a nice, peaceful, lovely, energetic start to lead you into the 2 nights of rock we have.
Still down here at Crary Park, and Calvin Baklar joining me. Van Camp coming to Musicfest this week. That's got to be exciting.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. It's the second time that we're going to be playing the Future Sound Series stage, and yeah, just can't wait.
What's been going on with you this summer? I mean, we're almost at the tail end of it, but you've been busy.
Yeah, it's been a busy summer. Lots of shows, releasing new music. It's actually should be out on Wednesday, so that's exciting. Brand new EP. Yeah, it's just been a really good summer. Really nice to play. Really nice to see all the people that we know and love. Yeah.
One of the best parts is when you get to play local, friends, family, more people here. So talk about just how special that is, knowing that there's going to be that extra support out there.
Yeah, it's really special. I think this year particularly has been pretty hard for me and my family. So it's nice to get an opportunity just to take some time, sit in the park and enjoy some live music. I get the chance to play my music, and yeah, it's just really cool. So I'm really looking forward to that.
The lineup has been unreal this summer here at Crary Park for Musicfest, and it's brought record crowds down. There's been a lot of people, and we expect that as you kick things off. 6:30 start time. Pretty cool setup. You're off to the side. Everyone's in here roaming around, and you get to just do your thing.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. I'm going to play solo acoustic this time. Last year I played it with the trio, and I don't know. I really like those opportunities just to play sort of solo. Yeah.
And when you look back at your career, how did you get into music? What was the moment that you kind of decided that, you know what, I could carve out a path here?
Yeah, music has always been a part of my life since I was 10 years old. I was drumming using the rock band drums. So I think during COVID was that opportunity where I had some time on my hands and I started writing, and it's just been sort of nonstop ever since. So yeah, trying to carve a little niche out of the music scene here. But yeah, it's been a really good experience so far.
Come from a musical family, or are you the only one who sort of went down this path?
Yeah, definitely a musical family. My dad played guitar in church, and so we all sort of followed in his footsteps there a little bit. And then, yeah, as time's moved on, we've just been playing, writing music, and sort of enjoying it as much as we can.
And outside of family, when you look back at everything you've done, are there some people who have really influenced you along the way and really helped you realize that I can make a go out of this?
I have so many family friends who do music professionally, and so obviously those guys are a huge influence on me. But I don't know. It's just it's finding the motivation to keep going and just do something you're passionate about. And when I see my friends do things they're passionate about, that's what inspires me the most.
Do you remember your first gig in front of people?
My first gig, yeah, I was drumming at a grade 6 talent show, and I was drumming to the Beatles song "Help."
Nice. Yeah. Always a good memory when you can look back and a popular song like that. That's I'm sure you look out and you look back at that and wonder, wow, I can't believe how time has flown by and what you've accomplished since then.
It's pretty cool to see. Yeah, a lot of time's flown by, but I'm really proud of where we're at, and really looking forward to what's next.
And for people who do come down to Musicfest at 6:30, get to see you here, what can they expect? What type of music are you going to be bringing? I know you mentioned it's going to be a solo act this time around, but what type of music?
So a lot of it's indie folk, a lot of it's sort of got that singer-songwriter aesthetic to it. We've been branching into the indie pop section of music as well. So there's a little bit of everything. There's going to be some covers. Yeah, something for everybody, I think.
You mentioned new music coming out. Where can people find that? Where can people find you?
You can listen to the new EP, House Parties in the Avenues, anywhere you stream music. We're on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, wherever social media exists, we've probably got an account. So yeah, you can follow us there, and yeah, you can keep track of us there.
Amazing. Appreciate you taking the time with me today.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
All right. Still down at Crary Park, and we're going to find out what else is going on this week. It's not the final week, but the final week and a half is Peterborough Musicfest quickly winding down. It's been an incredible summer. When I was talking to Raph last week, there were still some unclaimed 50-50 tickets. I think there was 3 of them. Did anybody step forward to claim those?
Not yet. We still have those 3 that are up for grabs. They were all bought down at the park. So if you bought tickets down at the park, it might be you.
They're big hauls too, some of those amounts. And just talk about that. You guys got some great volunteers and people working the crowd selling those 50-50 tickets. And it takes a special person to volunteer their time and go around and do this for you guys.
Yeah, it's really great. On 50-50, we have a bunch of our board members taking the lead, and they've been paired up with some students to go around. And it's a great opportunity to connect with people in the community and really get those high schoolers out there and engaged with the crowd, which is really awesome.
And for you guys behind the scenes, with summer winding down, is there anything crowds should look forward to? I know throughout the summer, you guys have added some different things. The clothing line that you guys have introduced is huge. The music for kids has been a big thing, but this week leading up to it, is there anything that people can look forward to that you guys have maybe been sitting on that you're going to surprise people with?
I think we've got First Note closing, which you talked about with the kids playing instruments, which is awesome. You might see me emceeing one night, which would be super fun. So stay tuned for that. But just a couple more nights of great music. So if you haven't made it out already, now's your chance. We got 3 left. So come see them.
It's just incredible that we're approaching the final, I guess, 10 days now for Musicfest. And what a summer it has been. And the best part, everything's free. So make sure you get down here, Crary Park, Wednesday, Saturday. And then we'll talk about next Wednesday, next week. But those are the final 3 shows. So if you haven't been down yet, or if you've been down every night, get down here, Crary Park, Peterborough Musicfest, free.
Free.